Welcome to CIN5 Reflections, a place where we take a break from our regular CIN5 episodes to look at the theme that has surfaced over the past 5 episodes. The theme that has surfaced? We need others to grow. Now, in episode 31, Robin Tillotson shared how her continuous improvement journey started with some really great advice from a great coach.
First time I came into contact with that whole concept was I heard a woman who is now my coach. Her name is Deandra Wardell. You know Deandra. And I heard her on a podcast. I'd never heard of the phrase continuous improvement. I'd never heard of the Toyota Kata, lean, any of that. And in listening to her, I was very fascinated because it was a different approach for growth and development. And so I eventually made contact with her, and she is now my coach. And she always says, and I agree with her, have a coach, be a coach.
You know what, Robin? Deandra's spot on. We all need a coach. I mean, after all, if a gold medalist like Simone Biles needs a coach, why wouldn't we need one? Now, in episode 32, Nguyen shares about the importance of having someone by your side who's done it before and what insight that can bring.
First of all, I think consult with people who have experience and really learning from them. I think it's quite rare that there is no one who had experienced a similar situation or who have tried a similar thing. And I think it will save a lot of time in the planning process and allowing the individuals to have realistic expectations.
The importance of having someone who's been there and done that is that we can save time and effort and frustration by learning from them. Now, in episode 33, Adrienne Gill shares about the importance of what a simple thank you can mean to someone who's helped us out.
Regardless of where you are in the world of, professional workforce, is follow up. If someone's taking the time to meet with you and they're taking the time out of their schedule, send a thank you note. It means so much and it goes such a long way. And I think in this day and age, a lot of that, not always, but it's just forgotten. And I think it really should put back to the forefront of just a thank you.
Thank you. It's so simple, yet so powerful to be able to say those 2 words to show appreciation for those who have helped us along on our continuous improvement journey. Now, in episode 34, Angel Henry, she talks about how important it was to her to have a support system in her life when she faced challenging situations.
When I started in the role that I'm at now, where I'd been a practicing agilist for quite some time, but now I'm in a different culture, I'm in a different environment, and I need somebody to bounce ideas off of. And so I did just that. I found 2 other women who had my role at 2 other companies, and we all banded together and we share ideas, we bounce things off of each other. If I'm preparing for a meeting and I think I'm going to get challenged, I'll do a quick text message to say, hey, I think they're going to ask me about this point. What's the best way to explain it? It has been phenomenal to just sit down and kind of map out my plan for my company and my team and my organization and get feedback from someone who's been there and is doing the same work that I'm doing.
I love that perspective, Angel, of being able to know and feel encouraged because you have someone else that's supporting you because they have gone through and are going through the same thing that you are. Now, in episode 35, Nancy Nouaimeh talks about the importance of having everyone engaged in a continuous improvement culture and what a difference that makes in changing the whole culture of the organization.
So we had to really make everybody understand the importance of continuous improvement, why they need to change, why they need to challenge everything they're doing. And we had to look at every small activity in the department. And this really took us through a journey, an amazing journey of improvement. So everybody had contributed little. They got to understand what is continuous improvement, why do we need to change what we're doing. They need to look at what the users is expecting from them. So we had to look at all of it from different perspectives. Having that exercise in place made them change their mindset. So now, after several years and the whole journey we've been through with them, they are really continuous improvements champions.
We are the champions, my friend, when we dive in to our continuous improvement journey together. And that's why it's so important and so true that we need others to grow. Thanks again for being a part of CIN5 Reflections. And I'd love for you to join me along the continuous improvement journey and the journey towards purpose in the Live on Purpose LinkedIn group. It's a diverse community where we support each other as we embrace and live out our purpose together. You can join today by clicking in the link in today's post. And until next week, when we join with another one of your favorite continuous improvement friends, stay calm and Kaizen.